Well, that instant free servicing on LaFerrari came in quite handy, and we managed to complete 14 out of 15 tiers. So just one final tier remain and car is fully serviced. Now the instant free service deal is now over, but considering that we only have one final tier left to pick up the 40 remaining gold rewards, that's not too bad. I think it's gonna be certainly doable. So let's get going. Start with a speed snap at Suzuka Grand Prix. And target is 286 and change. Now this takes place right before the hairpin right. And then pretty much go flat out exiting the hairpin. So of course this event I was not bot training at all, so the bots did put up a little bit more of a fight, but still, you know, fully upgraded and fully serviced car, you know, makes the process relatively easy, I think. I think they have a kind of a put a cap on how difficult these bots get, because in the past I feel like, you know, even when you're fully upgraded, if you're winning by this kind of margin, they will continue to get harder and harder and eventually become impossible even when you're fully upgraded. That didn't seem to be the case here. Alright, so one more gold trophy down, so now 95% complete. Skipping cost is 100, but we wouldn't do that. So let's continue on with the elimination at Monza Junior. Of course, if you're concerned about the service bar usage, then you could always play a blockade before entering the back straight. But in my case, I'll just run flat out the way I've been doing it all throughout the event here. So since I have not been bot training till now in this one, I'll finish not bot training. It makes no sense to start doing it now, does it? Does it? So we got the faster bots, Rattlesnake and Darkness, and oh, who are some other fast ones? Oral Pod, we've seen him a few times. I'm gonna go off track. So that one. Maestro Man also pretty, I think is considered one of the faster bots, as you can see here. But corners is where, regardless of type of bots, where they always kind of overcompensate, which opens up the window for us to get ahead. So this time I'll try to brake early enough to allow myself a chance to catch up to these two up ahead. That's a terrible line. But somehow got a better, faster brake than Rattlesnake. So just need to take over Darkness. So So this elimination, because I totally wiped out in the parabolic in the first lap, became a bit more competitive. But keeping the rest of the race relatively clean allowed me to close in on these guys and manage to score another gold trophy. Yeah, a bit of off-track penalty there. All right. So yeah, the second, third, and fourth place bots, Darkness, Rattlesnake, and Maestro Men, the fastest bots in the game. Modesto Lingerfelter, I don't think is, that's more of a medium speed. Same with the rest of them, from what I understand. So no sign of Moises Gabby to be found here. Alright, so plenty of service bars still left on the car, and then we got just one more final gold trophy left to win in the final cup. Now 97% complete, and the skipping cost is 85 gold. Still pretty high if you ask me. No reason to skip, right? So final PR 83.9 for to participate race in this final cup at the 24-hour circuit. It's going to be a dramatic night race, 2 laps. So strategy, get to the front earlier and start leading from the front, so you don't have to worry about traffic, since with the night race you want to try to avoid crashing, because you know, if you blow out your headlights early on in the race, it could be straining in your eyes, and that's not as much fun, you know. I don't like racing in the dark if I can help it. So try to stay to the side wall here, the right corner, and keep it clean. Don't bump into the front end of my car. Tatouage. That's nervous amount of bumping in the front end of the car here. But yeah, we're catching up down the straight, so that's a good sign. We got the same 3 fastest spots in this race as we did in the previous one, and Darkness is gonna be out of commission, I think. I mean, he's not disabled or anything, but certainly when you get pitted in this grid, and you're gonna have a very difficult time climbing back up the ranks. So I'm gonna try to use a similar braking point and race line as I would with the Nismo LMP1, since I feel like the behavior of the cars are pretty similar. So start braking about there, heading into the far end Mulsanne corner. Of course, the top speed of FXXK isn't, well, this is not FXXK, this is LaFerrari. They're so similar, you know? But what I was gonna say was the top speed of this car isn't quite as high as the Nismo LMP1, well, for that matter, any LMP1s, but that's okay. Because, well, you know, those are prototypes by nature, so designed for this particular track. So it's a really terrible comparison to comparing to those. But category-wise, in terms of the handling of the car, I would kind of put them in the same category. So similar braking power for the top speed allowed. Kind of the ratio is similar, so your braking point is going to remain somewhat close, I think. Obviously, lap 1, 3 minutes and 13 seconds and change or something like that. So that's, yeah, this is about as close as I would take the Nismo when I do the Le Mans 10 lapper. The way I would draw the line, although I don't think I can go flat out through. No, not even. This car doesn't quite have the same amount of grip to take the Tête Rouge flat out, I don't think. I don't know. You guys more skilled might come around and prove me wrong, but I don't think it's doable. Anyway, yeah, the first sector, 1 minute. Like LMP1s, we should be getting like 50-second range, like 50, 51. If you can get it under 50 seconds, you're doing pretty hot lap. You're on fire. You know, that'd be a really good lap. I've only managed to pull that off only a handful of times. Clearing the first checkpoint under 50 seconds. Yeah, that's anytime I can do that, that's a good day's racing. I'd be quite satisfied without cutting any corners, of course. Because, you know, if you cut through the Dunlop chicane at the beginning of the track, then I think you can shave off quite a few seconds. But no, that's really not fair, since that kind of time won't be registered in time trials. Anyway, heading into the Porsche curves coming right up, so we are near the end of this race, which means we're near the end of this limited time series, which is, I believe, going to be running until when the next version 8.3 is going to be released earlier next week, either Sunday or Monday. So yeah, we'll see if there's any delay with the current COVID-19 situation going around the world. We'll see. Anyway, total time 6 minutes 15 seconds and change. Of course, Le Mans, any multiple lap Le Mans races do pay out pretty well, because it's the longest track in the game, of course. And good 12 seconds ahead of the second place Rattlesnake, and yeah, Darkness had to fall behind and finish in 5th place, thanks to getting pitted by me in that first Mulsanne chicane. Best lap 3:02. Obviously not terribly fast, but that's a-okay. We'll put the car in for service, It's almost 5 hour service time. Look at that. Boy, am I glad that I was able to have instant free service on this car throughout this event. Alright, so there's the final 40 gold reward to, in my case, since my car was fully upgraded to begin with, that's 100 extra gold to carry over. But of course, if you didn't have this car, you get a pretty nice car for just putting on upgrades on the car, which will take you pretty deep into your bonus series in the game as well. So hopefully, if you guys are still running, good luck with your quest. Enjoy the ride. I definitely did have a lot of fun running through this without training bots. That is preferred way of racing. But when you have to service the car more frequently, because if I was racing the car in critical condition, I don't think it would have been as quick or as much fun. So definitely much thanks to that instant free servicing deal. They should have it for every car, at least that is featured in like limited time series or special event. I think that would be a nice little feature, I think. But anyway, that does it for the playthrough of Ferrari LaFerrari Championship limited time series. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. All right, take care.